Hello students, this is Leena ma'am and I'm here with the MCQ series for the chapter Chemical Reactions and Equations for class 10. Okay, this video is part 1. In further videos we will have some short questions like assertion, reason and definition kind of questions. Okay, so without delaying let us begin and see what are the question in this video. First question is magnesium ribbon is rubbed before burning because it has a coating of option A basic magnesium carbonate, B basic magnesium oxide, C basic magnesium sulfide, D basic magnesium chloride. Before you will be able to answer about this, children, I will suggest you that pause the video and take your rough copy and try out your own answers. Then later you just match with the answer I am giving. Okay, so that you can find it out where you are in this chapter, right? So the answer for this will be B, that is basic magnesium oxide. Second question, here it has given four equations, four reactions. It is asking that which of the following is a displacement reaction. In reaction A, it is magnesium carbonate giving magnesium oxide plus carbon dioxide. In B, sodium reacts with water to give rise to sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. In C option, hydrogen and oxygen reacts to give water. Third, option D, it is lead nitrate. It is heated to give rise to lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen. So, which one is the displacement reaction? You all know what is displacement reaction. Let me recall you the definition. When a more reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from its aqueous salt solution, then it is known as a displacement reaction. Okay, so the answer will be option B. Okay, next question, third one, which of the following gases can be used for storage? Okay, in option A it has given carbon dioxide or oxygen, B nitrogen or oxygen, C carbon dioxide or helium, D helium or nitrogen. So the answer will be helium and nitrogen. Let us see question number 4, what it is saying. Electrolysis of water is a decomposition reaction. The mole ratio of hydrogen and oxygen gases liberated during electrolysis of water is option A is saying 1 is to 1, option B 2 is to 1, option C 4 is to 1, D 1 is to 2. It's a very easy and common question. So the answer is clearly it is option B, that is 2 is to 1. Let us see the next question. Question number 5. Oxidation is a process which involves option A addition of oxygen, option B addition of hydrogen, C removal of oxygen, D none of this. So the answer is addition of oxygen. Oxidation says what? Addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. So clearly the answer will be option A. Here in question number 6, you have to see a reaction. Which of the following statements about the given reaction are correct? Here the reaction is showing in between iron and water, which gives rise to Fe3O4, that is iron oxide, plus hydrogen gas is liberated over here. So some reactions, some statement regarding this reaction is been given. First one is iron metal is getting oxidized here. Then option 2, that is water is getting reduced. 3, water is acting as reducing agent. 4, water is acting as oxidizing agent. So which of the statements are correct for the above reaction? Option A is saying first, second and third one. Option B is saying second and fourth one. C, that is 1, 2 and the fourth one. Option D, that is second one and the fourth one. So think a little bit which option you need to choose and just match your answer with the answer I am giving. So the answer is Option C, that is first, second and fourth option. All are correct for the above reaction. Okay. Next, question number 7. The process of reduction involves what? Just now we had studied about oxidation. So just the opposite. Option A is saying addition of oxygen, B addition of hydrogen, C removal of hydrogen, D none of this. So here it will be addition of hydrogen, because oxidation involves what? Removal of hydrogen. So here addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. Question number 8. Which of the following are exothermic processes? First one is reaction of water with quicklime. Second is dilution of an acid. Third, evaporation of water. Fourth, sublimation of camphor or crystals. So out of all these four situations, which is the exothermic reactions? That means the reaction in which heat is evolved. That means on the product side you need to write heat. That one. Okay. So option A is saying both one and second option. Option B is saying second and third one. Option C is saying first and fourth one. D is second and fourth one. Okay. So think about it. All the reactions you know about it. So here the answer is option A. That is first and second one. Both are the exothermic processes. Right. Next question. What type of chemical reaction takes place when electricity is passed through water? So the reaction name you have to give here when electricity is passed through water. So option A is saying displacement reaction, B is saying combination reaction, C is decomposition, and D is saying double displacement reaction. Which will be correct? The answer is decomposition reaction. Right? So question number 10. A substance added to food containing fats and oils is called what? First option is saying oxidant, B is rancid, C is coolant, D is antioxidant. It's a very clear and easy answer. It is antioxidant. Right? Next question, question number 11. The condition produced by aerial oxidation of fats and oils in foods marked by unpleasant smell and taste is called? Option A, antioxidant, B, reduction, C, rancidity, D, corrosion. So the answer will be clearly it is rancidity, right? Question number 12. The reaction in which two compounds exchange their ions to form two new compounds is called? Option A, displacement reaction, option B, combination reaction, C, double displacement reaction, D, redox reaction. So the answer will be double displacement reaction. Correct. Now let us move on to question number 13. On immersing an iron nail in copper sulfate solution for few minutes, you will observe option A, no reaction takes place. B, the color of solution fades away. C, the surface of iron nails acquire a black coating. D, the color of solution changes to green. So copper sulfate solution in iron. This is what kind of reaction? Copper sulfate and iron. Yeah, recall it. It's a displacement reaction. The color of the solution changes to green will be the correct one, because it is going to give you the product as iron sulfate whose color is green, right? So next one, question number 14. An element X on exposure to moist air turns reddish brown and new compound Y is formed. The substance X and Y are. So it is asking about one of the hint is been given when it is exposed to moist air. Reddish brown. The substance, X element turns to reddish brown color and it becomes a new compound which we call it as Y. Initially it was X, now it becomes Y with the color reddish brown. So just think about which option will be correct. X can be Fe, Y Fe2O3, that is iron oxide. X is Ag, Y is Ag2S. Option C, X is copper, Y is CuO, copper oxide, D, X is Al, Y is aluminium oxide, Al2O3. So what will be your answer? X is iron, Y is Fe2O3. So the option A is correct. Now the last question, that is question number 15 of this video. Let us see what it is asking. We store silver chloride in a dark color bottle because it is option A, a white solid, B, undergoes redox reaction, C, to avoid action by sunlight, D, none of the above. It is the reaction of silver chloride. Just recall what will be the better answer, appropriate answer. The answer is to avoid action of sunlight. Okay. So that's all in this video, children. For more question, you have to watch part 2. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone.